que para el mal de amor solo hay una cura. Party, botellas, canela pura. Yeah. Son peligros, son daños. ¿Cómo será la movie? Se hace el trailer adicta. Se adicta a los cangris, le gustan los movies. Se hace el toque se fancy. Solo le cae nombre, ya no le cae lágrimas. Yeah. No quería salir, pero ya pasó la página. Saludo, un chorrito para las ánimas. Yeah. I won't follow you down.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Derek Jeter. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Johnny Cueto.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now, Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. And now the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that one is in the dirt. And a count 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And he beats it for the...
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, ball 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right-hander kick steals. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one not close. Now 1-2. Soto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another ball. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch misses. Two outs.
Oh. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Outside low, and now 3-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. And starting this one, Jacob DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Kyle Schwarber.
The right fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a 1-0.
2-0.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Schwarber out of the play. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Hank Aaron.
I'll speak for you, myself, and all the baseball fans. This guy's given us so many great memories. I mean, so many big moments throughout his career. And, of course, plenty of big home runs, both literally and figuratively. So, I appreciate every chance I get to see him swing the bat. He's just one of the all-time greats.
Derek Jeter, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, did not go. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Braun makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Mark Teixeira. the inside edge. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. It's right on a tee, right down the middle. Professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Tex off of first with 2 away. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx, no score. Top of the second at the plate, Ryan Braun. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The pitch. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Molitor, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2024. Paul Molitor stands in now and watches strike one. This one lifted in the air, left field. McCutchen has it sized up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Joc Pederson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Foul ball. No score here in the second. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now it's filled up. Brian Dozier waiting to hit for Toronto. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Hank Aaron. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The pitch.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Well struck left field. Back. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. He just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Elly De La Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
This one chopped up the middle. To first, and Seager is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Buster Post in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Whips it across. Play made, that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Brian Dozier. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for Toronto, Stephen Drew. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Here's a rookie shortstop trying to make his way at the major league level, and a lot of people think he's going to be a great player. Scouts certainly love it.
Swings through that one for strike one.
It's not easy jumping up a level, even if you're a top prospect. The speed of the game is much faster in the majors, and on top of that, now he gets to face the best pitchers in the world. Go get him, kid.
The Jays down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. Will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to the right side. Tex takes it himself, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing to it for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. DeGrom back to work, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one out now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jeter in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0. And the right-hander deals. That's outside. Ball 3. Righty delivers inside, ball 4.
And just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Mark Tex will hit next. And he's already singled in this game. And that's in for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Time call. Here comes a pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. And he deals. Got him. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Babe Ruth. 0-for-1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. DeGrom throws over. Jeter back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Got all of that one. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Hank Aaron stepping in now for the Yankees. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Juan Soto. The line to kick the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the righty deals. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Raleigh batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering down in the dirt. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Great deception with the change up there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Tex steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The first base is number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up and in, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got it by him for the K. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Wearing a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Bottom 4, here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the right-hander back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
De La Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Buster Posey waiting to hit for the Yankees. He goes down looking. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead 4-0. Back in New York, here's a big power threat. Ryan Braun. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Right through there for a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Outside low, and 1-1.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Fly to left his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And Joc Pederson stands in. And there's a foul ball. Pederson, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Left-hand hitter waits. Late on that fastball. 1-2. Got him looking, and there's 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Brian Dozier. First time up was a pop out.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Slice down the right side.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. Focus on the pitch.
Cuevas checks over to first, and he's back. Molitor off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now, and that one is inside ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Buster Posey. and here it comes. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. Nice job of turning that one around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jacob DeGrom departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new Ross Stripling on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Throw over to first, and he's back in there. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. The Yankees 4, and the Jays nothing.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Stephen Drew. Cuevas back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground to the left, Jeter tosses across the first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. He's a guy who does it all. Missing inside, ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Juan Soto now. A strikeout and a walk. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Kicks and deals. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. McCutchen returns it to the infield. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now, Cal Raleigh. He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a bouncer, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Yankees 4 and the Jays 0. In the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mark Teixeira. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond, where we've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Hank Aaron. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he grounds one to the right side. Nice grab. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And next for Toronto, Ryan Braun.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Yeah.
That clips the corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out to short, Jeter. And 2 away to start the seventh.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Third baseman, Paul
2 outs, base is
Molitor.
empty. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Ball, that's outside.
The Yanks leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Here in New York, now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a pitch.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. To improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
The third baseman, number 48.
Elly De La Cruz stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grips one to right. And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now Buster Posey. That catches the zone for a strike. 1-1. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On a line, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner around second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner first with 2 away. And now Derek Jeter. Just missed. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Matt Holliday. Pickoff throw. And he's back in easily. Right-handed reliever. Fly ball center field coming on. Holds it in on the run. And that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing. So coming into the game now on defense, Matt Holliday. He takes over and right. And now Joc Pederson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the batter now, Brian Dozier. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The pitch.
Nope.
And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-2. Swing and a tapper. Oh, he throws it away.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Johnny Cueto out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Cosmo Marte on the pitch here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Hacemos, los damos por el montón. No es cuestión de darle dinero, es cuestión de escucharlo y no ponerle pero. El gobierno me llama para darme ayuda, eso espero. Pero mientras tanto yo sigo en el avispero. La verdadera pandemia es la división. En un mundo conectado no hay conexión. Another lesson learned while the pressure burn. I made my own shares in this reset. I know I've been through it. I know I've been doing music sometime. I know I'm into it. Gotta survive, so I reach for the sky. Oh God, till we're reaching the sky. I recall to come up. I was on the field with the runners. Was on the winning team. We was getting creams, giving all the service with the fancy schemes. Kill the scene. It all didn't live up. I'm a winner, boy, better run up. Was swimming in my dreams, I was gaining steam. Rekindling the hype, just doing my thing. I was in the slumber, shooting all my shots with the jumper. My crew abandoned me like I was tumbleweed. I'm out with the old and in with the new breed. Right till we reaching the sky.
Yeah. I don't had to hustle all my life. Yeah. Trying to make it little, do it right.
Drew in the box again, takes the strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now the lefty. And that's downstairs and outside. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. pitch. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
One ball, no strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the inside corner for a strike. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. At the belt and fires.
Ball. 2-1.
Two on, one out. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends a rocket to left. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. So up next for Toronto, Juan Soto. There's a strike. Marte in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal it.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Trevor Hoffman. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Next one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now here is Mark Tex, 1 for 3. And he deals. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
And that's outside. And the count is filled up. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And it skips into there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Efros, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Duffy getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Line drive. Mantle makes the grab for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Hank Aaron. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. That one misses, and that is ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
1-1 now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And at second. Here's a rocket out to left. Braun pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mariano Rivera. And this is who everyone came to see. He needs just 1 save to set the all-time career record, and he's got the chance right here. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And a pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And at first, Ryan Braun next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This to third. De La Cruz throws high and over his head. Freeman headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
It can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Molitor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the ninth. That to right. Brings it in. And that is a big first out. Here's Joc Pederson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's a strike. The Jays trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Going one.
Freeman on third. Braun at first. 2 out of the inning. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. In to score from third. It's 6-4.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And now it's going to be Stephen Drew. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. A little bit high, and that's ball one. So the tying run at second. They're down to their final strike. Rivera is just one strike away. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets under and pops it up. Jeter settles under this one. He's back. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
That's how you check the box to start your career, Lou. First MLB win and your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga.
Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero, porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas, que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibra mala, si lo sentimos fiel nos vamos.
First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time out.